the Penjinn Republic. That's right, I'm doing democracy, something I never do for everyone. And with 69 or so subscribers, we are well on our way to establishing a free society. Now, it's going to be kind of ironic playing as the Penjinn Republic because, you know, penguins don't fly, but now they do in space, so whatever. And if you want to read all this, I'll scroll down, just here for a sec. Alright, cool. That's the lore. There we go. Let's begin. Now, last time I was here, in this game, I was doing a Immortal Cthulhu. That's no longer the case. So, let's get propaganda broadcast right away. Let's get an engineering facility. Yes. Good. Alrighty, we're getting a good start. Now then, we can begin. Now then, First Murder is not the name of our fleet, by the way. I am just going to rename that real quick, because why would I call my fleet First Murder? Like, how about First Flyers? There we go. Now, we can fly now. We fly now. That's exactly what this thing is about. Now then, we're going to recruit an admiral to defend the fleet. Feathers of Scion, there we go. We're an avian people, so there we go. Now we're going to have our science ship survey the entire system. Survey here. And survey here, there, and all the way through here. We're just going to get all the stars near us as much as we can surveyed. We want to know what's around us first. And now that that's beginning, I will show off my government. We are there's the Supreme Chancellor, Chancellor Karatu. He's age 27, and we get a vote in a little bit. We have a next election in 10 years, which is not bad. So it's a parliamentary system, meritocracy. We're very friendly. We're not like my other races, which are completely, murder and mayhem and stuff. All right. I'm also going to check the ship designer. I'll just have it auto-generate new designs. So I'm just going to not even change the naming of these, because there's really no point. Let's look at our policies. Unrestricted wars, no. Let's do defensive wars. And then orbital bombardment could be light. We don't want to destroy everyone. Resettlement, I'm going to allow. Slavery prohibited. Purging is prohibited. Good. So, we have that going for us. Our society is growing right now. We're also going to place in the first defense army a new general. You're 27, you're a glory seeker, good. You're going to defend our planet. Now, we are a ice planet, so let me just zoom in on that. We're going to have the construction ship in a little bit. Build a mining station. This will help our resources. This will help jumpstart our construction speed and all that. Because you need to have energy credits and minerals if you want to build anything. You have to make sure they're not in the negative. Same with food, really. That should be a given. You can't run out of food. The fleet is going along well. I think that was a good choice to build it that way. So I'm going to have the construction ship enter this orbit, and then once we have 90 minerals, then we can build the first mining station in the asteroid belt. The capital is called Penthul, and then our star is called Penkar. Penkar and Penthul. I was being really funny and creative when I created them. But as you can see, it looks like a frozen dust world, but as you can see, there's lights on it, so we're good. Now, the science ship I'm going to call something ironic. I'm going to rename the ship, not the ISS Glide, but the ISS Flyer. Fly! Fly, my pretties, fly! There we go. Sounds a bit more better that way. So we have 10 years of which our Supreme Chancellor can rule the Republic before there's an election. Now, I may or may not reform the government to where, you know, there are no elections, but that defeats the purpose, I feel like, of this playthrough. Alright then, let's continue. We have enough minerals now. There's a good thing I waited. Now, cool. So the construction's good. Let's build our first mining station. And since it's all avian, this is going to be good to look at. And then I'm going to also give it a chain order to work out this way towards another mining place. Now let's watch this get built, because I do like watching these get built. I don't know how the quality is, but it should be good. Now the fleet also I'm going to have set for aggressive, just in case, because there are going to be pirates that are going to try to, well, unfortunately murder us. It's just how things go here, you know. Really, these mining stations, they really remind me of like nests that you would see. And that's why I love the avian style of playthrough. I have no idea when the new expansions are supposed to come out, so when they do, I will, of course, do a walkthrough on those and leave my thoughts and stuff on that. Ignore the messages from the device. Right then. We are moving along here. I've been sick for the past few days. I'm still feeling a bit under the weather, but I promised you guys a stream, so here it is. It's not Minecraft, and it's not GTA, or it's not, you know, any of the other games I'm playing, Dynasty Warriors, but, you know, I wanted to come back to Stellaris, because this was one of my stronger series. You know, when I played this all the time, people were always, like, in the session. They were always wanting to watch. So we'll see if I get more views this time. My last video got actually a nice number of views for the update on my channel. I appreciate that. If you can't tell by my voice, I've been a bit under the weather, but, you know, progress demands that your Emperor gives you guys a playthrough here and there. Right then. I'm also going to do one more policy, and an edict, and that is encourage free thought. There we go. That will enable our research to happen faster, and because we are a direct democracy, that shouldn't change our government too much by supporting, you know, freedom of thought, basically. I never really do it early in the game, but I will now. I'm also going to do something I normally don't do, which is go down Discovery to discover anomalies and stuff faster. We have our first mining station, and that's doing great things for us, for the Republic. And it's probably weird to hear me say for the Republic, but, you know, I decided to change of pace wouldn't be wrong, you know. I'm usually a ruthless dictator in this type of game. I mean, with this type of game, it's easy. Let's be honest. It is easy to be the bad guy. The bad race, the devouring bugs that destroy everyone, or the emperor of all things, and good. So our main system is going well. The Penjinn system, once again irony, has been fully surveyed. Okay, let's build this next mining station. And then, for a chain order, I'm going to have it move to this one. I know it's not going to be moving really far, but with these new minerals, see, it was at 9 mineral production, now it's at 11. There's always a reason why I do things. It's already been a year in the game, with a few months in, so our Chancellor really only has 9 years in office, so let's make sure that current 2 here is remembered. Which reminds me, I'm going to just rename the ship to Karantu. Well done, Chancellor, well done. We'll see how long the Republic lasts as a democracy. Like I said, I may change things to where it's, more of an empire later on as we get larger in size. But right now, we're going to be a pretty chill, relaxed, Penjinn people, Penjinn. And we're just going to fly around, we're going to eat fish, we're going to be friends with everyone, and sing Kumbaya. There we go. So, we've encountered some, slight alien life, worms, bacteria on another planet, which is good. Actually, the construction ship I'm going to have here to Ka-Tan. Yeah, I love these names. Fidget. Yeah, Fidget is a moon that we're going to be mining. But I'm sending it here after it flies by the other moon because we need an energy mine, an energy credit mine that will help us. I mean, we're at 193 of energy, but we need more. Cool. Now, I don't know which of my custom nations will appear in this game, so I have no idea how this is going to go, but I'm pretty sure it will go well. Sorry for the brief interlude. Checking. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Being messages, someone's messaging me not in the stream. That's all good. Alright, cool. Cool. We're going well. Nice. Cool. So it's been 2 years now since we've been doing the Penjinn Republic. Things are going well here in Penjinn. Wings of Black. See, I chose all the bird names, so this is going to be entertaining. Make fun of, we can fly, and we eat fish, and we glide like an eagle, and we soar through this, darkness of space, exploring and flying, and all this stuff. Like, even our construction ships look great. I love the colors I chose for this, because, let's be honest, like, most of the time my colors are black and red, and, depressing, really. You do not probably want to live under any of the nations I play as. Maybe the Grey Enclave would be one of the nicer ones, the Caradonian Empire, maybe my human one, but definitely not my murderous insects or my immortal Cthulhu race. You probably would not want to live under my rule, usually. But this time around, if you're a flightless bird that can fly in space, because, irony, you will probably have a longer lifespan than if you lived under a brutal emperor who does not care about your lives. Right then. And if there's rodent people, I definitely make fun of the mouse. Right then, let's build this power plant. Gotta make sure all of our resources are settled in our home system before we start some major expansion. So if this first video is slow, you gotta realize that it is going to be slow. It's, I can't do 3-speed when I'm broadcasting for whatever reason. So, it's going to be the slow game of careful build-up, economic growth, and, prosperity. It's going to be thought out. It's going to be designed. I'm also going to start clearing some tiles on the home world. I probably won't clear all of them this time, because usually that costs a bit. But I am going to get rid of some of these slums. I know, the poor people, yeah, how could it be terrible? I'm going to go and get rid of this industrial wasteland, actually. So I'll need 60 energy credits, 60 minerals, and it's going to take 120 days. So, alright, cool. That's how this game works. It takes time for things to happen. And that's all good. Right then, Penjinn is doing good. It's been 2 years in the game. It's April now, by the old reckoning. I mean, we're probably in the Milky Way, so we'll run into some people eventually, you know, as in humans. Let's hope they don't do something stupid like nuclear global warm our planet. I mean, no real-life politics here, just friendly Stellaris stuff. But seriously, humans, we Penjinn fled long ago, were abducted and uplifted by the grey aliens to escape and be intelligent. Oh, the construction ship is done, which means I can move it back to where it was. Just tell it to move here in orbit. Cool, now we can clear that industrial tile, so the industrial wasteland will now be frozen wasteland. Maybe not much of an improvement, but now a population can grow here. We already have a science lab, but I'm going to get a secondary one in. Probably down around this area, physics, you know, society research and stuff. But now, my bird cities, I don't know if you guys can see it well in this screen, but it's good. Okay, our governor's name is Governor Beak of Indigo. I love that. Our research, how's that coming along? It's going well. 11 months for planetary unifications, 12 months for nanomechanics and global energy management, 23 months, which means we'll have our energy grid right off the bat, which is useful. Really useful early on, especially if you want to colonize. Make sure you do stuff like power plants and energy grids early on. You can always wait on the warfare stuff a little bit if your society, if your production stuff will be a better choice. You know, it's up to you how you play. Now, granted, I'm probably not playing it smart by only having 6 ships in my fleet right now, but, you know, I have to wait for resources to build up. In order to build them up, I have to start building mining stations. So I'm going to build this one more mining station, and then I'll probably add like another ship to the fleet. Right now we're at 13 minerals a month, which is not bad. 5 energy credits, which could be better a month. So we just have to keep an eye on what's actually productive for us. So this population will be in soon. I am going to build a food thing right here. And just, we got that tile cleared, so the industrial wasteland is now a frozen wasteland. Good. So when this pop comes in, we'll build food to make sure that keeps going. Gotta make sure that people are fed. So now it's the waiting game, everyone. Up, we have our first tradition. Let's go down Discovery. Usually everyone else goes down that, but I'm going to go down this for the first time. It's the first time of me actually going down that first. I usually go down the diplomatic one or the harmony route so everyone lives longer. And I might do that eventually. But our Chancellor's doing great things. It's already been 2 years under his government. The Parliament is doing well with all the birds and ruffling their feathers and stuff. And so now we have an exciting time here in the Penjinn Republic. And no one's here to, you know, really watch, but that's all good. Who needs to watch me anyways, except, you know, the 70 or so subscribers I have. Now, I've been stuck at, 69 subscribers. Would be nice to have more, but, you know, that's up to you guys. Not going to force it. Just saying it would be appreciated if you, stuck around. And, yeah, we are flying good. 3 years in, I say we're doing pretty good. Now, granted, the AI is not going to be fair about things, so that's going to be a bummer to deal with. But, yeah, 19 minutes in, no one's here, that's all good. I'm thinking of making this at least a 30-minute video. I'm going to say we're going to risk it. Hopefully that's the right choice. If I lose the science ship, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Flyer, but I'm going to risk it for science. But yeah, we'll find habitable worlds, another frozen, you know, places to live. Now we're actually by a red star, so that's kind of interesting that it chose to put us in a system with a red star. Usually a red giant is a dying star, so it'll be a good idea to start colonizing within the next few episodes of this series. It's always a good idea to do it within like the first 10 years or so. But always remember first that if you're going to be finding a world that's suitable for your people, you gotta make sure that there's plenty of food already stored up. You gotta make sure your production is good. Cool! I fulfilled my objective. As per Chancellor Carter's mandate, additional mining stations have been constructed. Good! I fulfilled his mandate, which means probably a higher chance of him getting re-elected. Oh, alien writing. Nice! So we're an economicist and a investor, which is good. Okay, I'm going to have this one stop doing what it's doing and translate this alien stuff. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Cool. I'm going to have it do this. Cool. We're going to do a hydroponic farm too. Actually, no. Let's do leader pool size. Yeah, we need more leaders. 65 months for that. That's acceptable. And after that, it can survey the system. And then it can survey all of these again. Another research completed. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Let's get coil guns. That would be good. Actually, let's get building speed done first. 70 months for that. That'll make things build quicker. There we go. I need to keep an eye. Oh, he's almost in, so let's build a hydroponic farm. Now I'm going to clear these slums right here. Actually, no, I'm going to clear this industrial wasteland right near here. We were mismanaging our planet before, but now it's plus 15 minerals a month, and that's very exciting news. So he's building this farm, being a good Penjinn. And then I'll add to the fleet. I'm going to make sure I do that. Alright, and 6 minutes, I'll call this broadcast good, everyone. Everyone's having a wonderful day. I mean, I'm still a bit, under the weather, but, it is what it is. Cool, and since I cleared that, this guy's going to be growing in there. This pop's already in, so let's make him a farmer. We need more food. Gotta keep up on the food. You already got 2 farms, but I'm going to build this one. And then eventually I'll research the level 2 of the farms and further on. Then 1 more month we'll be able to build 1 more Corvette, which is fine. And we're still doing that research project, so that's going to be good when that's done. Right then. There we go. Ooh, nice. A mural. Ah, there we go. Experience, yes. Level 3 now. Perfect. That's why I made the scientists go back for that. Events like that help level you up. Alright then, let's have it go back into orbit around this moon now. There we go. Cool. Construction is complete. That's good. Our fleet is now 7 ships strong, which is good. And that area will be built. Here we go, more food, plus 7 a month. And now this is being cleared to the industrial wasteland. Be a good place for a physics lab. See, I'm not going to upgrade this to the engineering lab yet, because this will be a better spot for it. So trust me, I know what I'm doing, and if not, it'll be entertaining to watch me fail. Right then. I guess we'll wait for this to clear, and then I will call it good, everyone. So hopefully you have enjoyed this. Remember, as always, unite behind your true emperor. You know, death to the mouse and all that jazz. It is what it is. To my 69 subscribers, I do support you, and I thank you for everything you do to help this channel. I'm going to build actually a research station over here. See, we couldn't live here, but this Arctic world, we could. Eventually, it has size 14, and there's a primitive race here, huh? Well then, maybe we couldn't live here, but maybe, yes maybe. Nah, bad choice. I didn't say, maybe we could settle alongside them. That'd be interesting. I don't know if they'd tolerate that, but we'll see. Alright, let's have power plant 2 now. Thank you very much for that. Cool. So now we can build an energy grid, which I think I'm going to replace this, well, now it gets to the fun part. Let's replace this power plant with an energy grid. That's going to take way too long, probably beyond the broadcast, but that's what my eventual plan is, to replace that power plant with an energy grid. Alrighty then, so we're going to take a look at our technology. Cool, we have quite a number of months left. That's okay. Our Chancellor is 31 now. He was 28 when we started, I believe. So it's been 4 years since we have begun. And it'll be 6 years till the next election in the Penjinn Republic. We're direct democracy, egalitarian. We cannot interfere with natives in development, materialists. We like robots, proletarilly, and these are his traits. He's level 3 now. Alright everyone, I am going to call it good. If you've enjoyed, once again, like, subscribe, leave comments when it is updated, and I will see you all later. Unlimited power. Unite behind your emperor.